and thanks for joining us on SUTV News. I'm Emily Larson.
And I'm Holly Harrer.
Authorities are continuing the hunt for a man wanted for gunning down a state trooper and injuring another. Eric Matthew Frayne of Canadensis, Pennsylvania is number 2 on the FBI's most wanted list as of today. The reward for Frayne is set at $100,000. Frayne is accused of killing PA State Corporal Brian Dixon II and wounding Trooper Alex Douglas. Corporal Dixon's funeral was held in Scranton this morning, and hundreds of officers from across the country attended to honor their fallen brother. The search for Frayne intensified this afternoon. Officers have roads near Frayne's parents' home in Canadensis shut down and have evacuated the hamlet development nearby, according to residents of the area. At about 6:30 p.m., authorities called for an emergency backup, so stay tuned to our Twitter page and we'll give you an update if anything changes.
Shippensburg University holds a blood drive every month of the school year here on campus. The first was held earlier this week. Nick Holub has the story.
The American Red Cross of the Greater Allegheny Services Region was on campus Tuesday for their first monthly blood drive of this school year. Just minutes after opening the doors of the Spiritual Center, students were lining up to give blood.
I came here to give blood because I like to help people, and my dad always gave blood when he was younger, so he got me into it, and ever since I can remember, I've been giving blood, well, since I was allowed, and I've given, to this point, a gallon of blood, and I'm trying to give more.
The blood drive attracts many campus volunteers and is typically well attended.
Usually we have them once a month. We get around 54 to 65 people each month, and you donate every 65 days, so it's usually a really good turnout.
The next blood drive will be October 1st in Henderson Gymnasium. I'm Nick Holub of SUTV News.
And other statistics are available on the American Red Cross website. The American Red Cross works diligently each year promoting the benefits of blood donation. The organization is planning to increase the number of annual blood donations and raise awareness of the need to give blood. This year, the Red Cross advertised via Twitter for followers to create a 30-second video highlighting the benefits of blood donation and to promote to cross their hearts red. Paige Drawbaugh, a first-year student at SHIP, discovers giving back can be rewarding in more ways than one.
I'm very big on helping people. It's something that I don't know if I was born with it, but like I like to help anybody and everybody. And so to me, the fact that I could be saving 3 lives by donating it, I wanted to donate, obviously. And after donating, if you made a video and submitted it, I looked at it as though I could be encouraging other people to maybe donate blood too.
Paige was the winner of a $1,000 scholarship thanks to the Cross My Heart Red contest. For more information on how you can cross your heart red and donate your blood, visit redcrossblood.org.
The new Procter & Gamble distribution center along Old Scotland Road is now hiring. The company says about 450 positions are available in human resources, the warehouse, training, and many others in the coming months. When the facility is fully operational, an estimated 963 people will be employed. The warehouse will serve the Mid-Atlantic market with brands such as Tide, Duracell, and Bounty. Those interested in applying are encouraged to do so at logisticsjobsshippensburg.com.
Crisis of ISIS to a fish with a wish. John Schaefer is here to tell us what's been happening around the world. John?
Get to it. The chilling mystery of Jack the Ripper, an unidentified London serial killer from the 1800s, may finally be solved. Ripper hobbyist and author Russell Edwards, along with the help of biologists, used DNA evidence from a shawl found at one of the 19th century crime scenes to identify a man named Aaron Kosminski. A Polish-Jewish immigrant from East End London, Kosminski had a criminal record but was never arrested. Edwards believes Kosminski is the most likely suspect but is still continuing his research. The war in Iraq continues as even more people fall victim to the terrorist regime. President Obama announced this past week that the U.S. will continue to push forward against the terrorist threat from the Islamic State of Iraq, or ISIS. Nearly 40 nations have agreed to help in the fight against ISIS, who have taken over parts of Iraq and Syria. The roles of those nations is uncertain at this time. President Obama stated in a conference last week that those who threaten America will find no safe haven. The president has given the go-ahead for our military to send more troops over to Iraq, increase ground support, and also the use of airstrikes in any attacks necessary against ISIS. An Australian goldfish made headlines recently when its owner discovered the fish had grown a brain tumor. Over the past year, George the fish developed the tumor and became unable to eat regularly or even move around. After an hour-long procedure that involved feeding him pond water through a tube to his gills, the fish was able to swim again. George is now healthy and gets around better than ever. Breaking today, voters in Scotland headed to the polls this morning to vote on a bill that would grant them independence from Great Britain. Out of Scotland's 5.3 million citizens, 4.2 million of them have registered to vote. If passed, Scotland will become its own country and will no longer be under rule from Great Britain. Many in Europe argue, however, that Scotland will not be economically stable without Britain's support. We will keep you posted on the outcome of this election. Well, that's all for World News this week. I'm John Schaefer. Let's send it back to the desk.
Coming up on SUTV News, Shippensburg's Wi-Fi goes back in time.
And see what events are happening this weekend to keep your parents entertained. It's coming up next. Campus internet has been in the slow lane lately. Technical support is aware of the issue and say they are working on a solution. If your Wi-Fi is running slow, connect your computer to the wall jack with an Ethernet cable. Users should also close bandwidth-excessive applications like torrents, video players, and video games. Anyone experiencing problems with their internet should contact the help desk at helpdesk@ship.edu or 717-477-4357. SUTV will keep you updated as more information is available.
This weekend is Parents and Family Celebration at SHIP. Family members of students can explore campus with fun activities like a family fun zone, a backstage tour of the H. Rick Lors Performing Arts Center, and a breakfast with Interim President Dr. Jody Harpster. Caleb Miller, the Campus Activities Programming Advisor and advisor to the Special Events Chair, told us this weekend is not just for parents.
We're excited to have anyone, even if your family is not coming, we'd still love to have you. There's still plenty of events to do. Bring your friends. It's a good time to hang out and have a lot of fun. So,
visit clubs.ship.edu/APB.
Shippensburg art professor Steve Dolbin is showcasing his artwork in a new exhibit. SUTV spoke with the director of the Kaufman Gallery, Professor Michael Campbell, for an inside look. Joe Rodriguez has the story.
A special exhibit is gracing the walls of the Kaufman Gallery. Form and Surface, recent works by Steve Dolbin, showcases the quality work Dolbin produced during his leave of absence.
If you visit the Kaufman Gallery, you will see the quality work that was produced during that leave of absence. The pieces within the gallery have to be experienced. The lighting and what Professor Dolbin has done in terms of the design of the exhibit, placement of the exhibit, is really wonderful. There's still time left to come and see this very special exhibit, but know that the Kaufman Gallery will have a new exhibit each and every month.
Dolbin's exhibit will be on display until September the 24th. For SUTV, I'm Joe Rodriguez.
Kaufman Gallery is in the Huber Arts Center and is open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Thursdays and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Fridays. For more information on the gallery and its exhibits, visit ship.edu/art. Don't go away. Still to come on SUTV News, Hunter Wolf has the game day forecast.
And Alexis Hillard gives us the inside scoop in this week's entertainment. We'll be right back. We've really been getting some colder temperatures this weekend.
And it hasn't been feeling like fall at all. But here's Hunter with your forecast.
Thanks, ladies. We're coming off of some beautiful weather this week, and we'll continue to see that as we ease into the weekend, starting tonight with a low of 46 and clear skies. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high of 70 for the day and a low of 54 in the evening. Looking ahead, Saturday will be much the same with a high of 77 and a chance of light rain in the morning. Saturday night, however, will be mostly cloudy, dipping to 59 at night. Sunday looks like it's going to be the only day without sunshine this week. Expect a warm but rainy day, a high of 81 and scattered showers. Monday is going to bring with it more sunshine with a high of 70 for the day. You can expect to see nicer days continue throughout the week as well. If you're coming out to support your Red Raiders on Saturday against Cal University at noon, remember that you can expect some sunshine and nice clear skies. It will have a much better turnout than last week's rainy game against Edinburgh. That's your weather for today. Now let's head over to entertainment, who has a scoop on a special celebrity coming to town tonight.
Thanks, Hunter. I am definitely looking forward to that great weather. We have a lot of interesting news in today's entertainment. Saturday Night Live just got a lot funnier. 20-year-old Pete Davidson, an attractive young man, is the newest cast member to perform on the show. Davidson previously appeared on Fox's comedy Brooklyn Nine-Nine and performed stand-up on Jimmy Kimmel Live. He is the first cast member to be born in the 1990s and appear on SNL. Speaking of young talent, Miss America was crowned this past Sunday in Atlantic City. Kira Kazantsev is the newly crowned Miss America, making this the third consecutive year that Miss New York won the title. You go, girl. You can catch Kazantsev tonight on Jimmy Kimmel Live at 11:35 on NBC. Philip Phillips, a college-age performer, is making an appearance at the Lord Center tonight at 8. For all you latecomers, don't worry, we have you covered. If you are interested in seeing the Philip Phillips performance, there are still tickets available at the box office. Don't forget to bring your ship ID for a $5 discount. iTunes thought it was a marketing genius to give the band U2's new album to its users for free. I mean, who doesn't want free things? But it didn't go so great. After much backlash, Apple has decided to offer a tool to remove the album from their devices, which magically appeared last week after their keynote speech. If you are interested in removing U2's album from your devices, visit apple.com. Take a second and go back into time when you were a child. Do you remember Lincoln Logs, the popular building toy that was created nearly a century ago? What you may not remember is that small gold sticker that said, "Made in China." For the past several years, Lincoln Logs were produced in China. Now your kids can build their dream log cabin the American way. Lincoln Logs will begin production in the USA this November. In gaming news, American gamers can finally download a free demo of Super Smash Bros. For 3Ds. Starting tomorrow, the demo includes Mario, Link, Pikachu, the Villager, and Mega Man as playable characters, and the traditional Battlefield stage. Players need an internet connection, of course, on their 3Ds in order to download it from the eShop. Tune in next week to hear Nick Hollow's review of the Super Smash Bros. For 3Ds demo. Rumors of Microsoft buying out Mojang, the company that owns and works on Minecraft, have been circling for weeks. Mojang confirmed that Microsoft buyout rumors this week. Microsoft bought the company for $2.5 billion. All versions of Minecraft will still be produced, including those not licensed by Microsoft. That is all we have for today in entertainment. Back to you guys at the desk.
Coming up after the break, Ship says goodbye to a former coach.
And see which Red Raider continues to make moves in the record books. Sports is next.
Ship had scoring opportunities early and often against the Mountaineers, but Mansfield goalkeeper Alana Greenewalt wasn't interested. She comes up big here for one of 7 saves in the game. No score after one half, but in the second half, the Raiders were going strong yet again. Stephanie Allshouse delivers a great ball up to Caitlin Sheehan, and she's on a breakaway to the goal and offsides. But surely Casey Reitmeyer with defenders swarming will find Kat Harner, and she does. But she's offsides. After regulation, Ship cannot find the net, so that once again means overtime, and it's golden goal. Mansfield with the corner just a minute into OT, and it's a golden opportunity, and that's the game as Shippensburg is stunned by Mansfield 1-0.
Last season, Ship beat Mansfield 1-0. Edinburgh will host the Raiders on Saturday at 5. The Red Raiders took on the Edinburgh Fighting Scots on Saturday for their home opener. Kyle Toomey has your football highlights.
Walshy is now in at quarterback.
From the looks of it, the Red Raiders started off slow, allowing 7 unanswered points in the first quarter. But it was all Shippensburg after that as Blair Brooks punched in a TD, but the extra point was missed. Here, Walshy hands off to Brooks again, who runs right up the gut for a 62-yard touchdown.
Red Raiders put up
The Red Raiders now up 12-7 after a failed 2-point conversion. Quarterback Chris Lawsey drops back, looks to the corner of the end zone, and finds Trevor Harmon. Shippensburg leads 19-7. Zach Patiki now in a quarterback. He drops back, looks downfield, and connects with Harmon for his second touchdown, which breaks the Shippensburg University football all-time scoring record, previously set by John Kuhn. Ship up now 26-7. The offense aren't the only ones contributing, as early in the third, Brian Sorber reads the quarterback's eyes, picks the ball off at the Edinburgh 48, and takes it all the way to the house.
Touchdown Raiders!
Final score, Shippensburg 47, Edinburgh 21. For SUTV Sports, I'm Kyle Toomey.
Ship will host Family Day on Saturday as they battle the Vulcans of California beginning at noon. Now, you may not realize it, but history was made in Ship's home opener. First, let's do a blind stats comparison. Now, all of these stats were recorded in Red Raider uniforms. Player A has 53 touchdowns. As you can see, player B has 54, a Ship record set on Saturday. Player A has 322 total points, while player B has the new Ship record of 324. Player A has 4,685 rushing yards, a Ship record that's been intact since 2004. Player B set the Ship record for receiving yards on Saturday with 3,555. Now, let's reveal them. Player A is 04 grad John Kuhn, a decorated fullback who now has 2 Super Bowl rings. You may know him from the Green Bay Packers. Player B is Trevor Harmon, who looks to be one of the most dominant players in the PSAC this season. So what's the point of all this? Well, Trevor Harmon still has time to move up in the record books with at least 9 games left in his college career. So if you'd like to watch Harmon in action, you can do so on Saturday. Tune into SUTV's live coverage for the game against Cal at noon. That's right here on Channel 82 or online at ship.edu/Go Raiders. And that's all I have for you for sports this week. So Holly and Emily, we'll send it back to you guys.
The only update on the situation that we have for you at this time is that a Pocono Township officer was very unfortunately injured in a car crash while on his way to help with this investigation. But stay tuned to our Twitter. We'll keep you updated as more things happen with this. So that's it for SUTV News. I'm Emily Larson.
And I'm Holly Harrer. For everything SUTV, check out our website, sutvnews.com, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SUTV News.